Darling nature of Disney. This is a 5-piece Disney Winter Fun figurine set that is coming to us from Lenox. So Lenox brings us gorgeous porcelain, that wonderful design, and then accents of their gold. So you're getting those gold tone, beautiful accents here, like you're seeing down the front of Goofy's shirt, like you're going to see around the Christmas tree, all of those beautiful gold tone accents. $132.98 for this entire set. It's 5 pieces, so you are going to get Pluto with the little candy cane inside of his mouth. You are going to get Mickey, and Donald is on the back of Mickey. He's on his shoulders because Donald is reaching to place the star on the top of the tree. Here is going to be your Christmas tree. It says a very Merry Christmas, and it does that in that Disney font that we all know so well. Next to that, we do have Minnie Mouse, and she is reaching to, looks like, to place another ornament onto the tree. And then finally, we do have Goofy over here. Goofy did some snow shoveling, and he's ready to go. All 5 pieces, it works out to $26.59 per piece. And today you can bring it home for an easy payment of $44.33. Let's welcome back the wonderful Ellie King, who brings us Lenox. Ellie, we were just chatting about those beautiful snow globes that were a Lenox and Disney collaboration. This one is so special, that nostalgic Disney charm with our favorite characters.
Yeah, I am not going to lie. I am nuts about this. This is something I am so in love with. I put mine out last year. I can hardly wait to get mine out again this year and keep it up through February.
Yes.
But what we have here is the best collaboration I can think of. These are the most popular characters we all know and love from Disney. You're holding on to Goofy right there. He happens to be my favorite. He is always hilarious. But each one of these pieces you had mentioned, they're porcelain, and it is that porcelain Lenox has been known for since 1889. Everything that you see has been hand painted. I love his scarf. You can see that detailing. It looks like there's a gust of wind blowing through. So none of the characters are going to be alike at all in the action that they're doing. They all have their own thing that they're doing. They have their own way that they're standing or moving, but I love it because it looks like something is actually happening.
Yes.
They're not just standing still.
I love that too, Ellie. They're all doing something different. And you mentioned the wind blowing on Goofy's scarf, and then it's the same direction on Minnie's scarf. So it really does look like the wind is blowing through. And they have movement too. Even though this is porcelain, there is movement to the porcelain. I love that Minnie is kind of standing up on one toe, reaching to try to place this ornament. And she has beautiful, almost iridescence around the top of her hat.
That's right. And notice the snow has that same iridescence as well. So that snow that she's standing on, that Goofy was shoveling. And I love, you know, you're picking these up and just moving them around. And I think that's great that they're not secured to just one platform.
Yes.
Because everybody's going to have a different sort of space to put these in. I have mine a little more squished together, if you will, to have on my, my glass. But, you know, you could spread these apart and they could go on the mantle. There's so much you can do with these pieces. There's just endless ways to decorate with these.
There really are. I want to show everyone the tree because we chatted Goofy and Minnie. Let's talk about the tree because it almost looks like cardinals. So if you love cardinals, you could read them as cardinals, but they're actually little Mickey Mouse figurines that you're getting the ears and the face along the tree. So it's just so fun and detailed.
I love that you're spinning the tree because you can see that 24 hand-painted karat gold that goes all the way around. The ears that we see are all the way around. So it's not just looking at this one direction where you're going to see detail. You will see it from all the way around each piece.
And I love the tree, that 24 karat painted detail. To get 24 karat gold in those accents is phenomenal and really makes this a standout piece. Let's talk, this might be my favorite little figurine, Mickey with Donald on his shoulders as Donald reaches to place the star on top of the tree.
You know, isn't this just what they would do? They're so cute. I love this. And notice the center of that star has a lot of gold on it.
Yes.
That's that hand-painted 24-karat gold. But you're right, that actually might be my favorite too. There's just so much going on here. And you can see that iridescence around Donald's hat. And even the snow that Mickey's standing on has that iridescent look. Such a fun piece.
It really, truly is. They all have their little winter outfits on in such a beautiful way. Everywhere you look at this, from the side, from the back, you're getting detail and you're getting that hand-painted 14-karat gold. Even at the very base of Donald's scarf, which other companies would say, oh no, that's kind of in the back, people won't see that. But Lenox said, no, we're gonna give detail 365 degrees around and a really beautiful way to celebrate the season. And then finally, who doesn't love Pluto?
He's so sweet. And of course he found a candy cane, right? That's something my dogs would do too. But he's absolutely adorable. They even decided to give him some of that hand-painted gold. You can see it on his scarf, but the way that he's made, even the way his eyes are looking, it's like, uh-oh, I just got busted. It's just so cute.
It really is. And you're right. He's sort of looking towards the action. So it's a really beautiful set. I mean, you can layer these in if you have a Christmas village or just display them on their own. And if we could come back to Ellie just for 1 second. Ellie, is this the beautiful box that it comes in?
Oh my goodness, yes, I had to show the box. This is how you get it. There's space on the side if you want to do a name and a date. Store it in this when you're not using it. And I want to give you guys a quick idea that my best friend did. Her and her siblings, they all chipped in and gave this to their parents last year as a Christmas gift. And they divided it up 3 ways because they're huge Disney fans. It was so sweet.
Great idea. Your 3 easy payments of $44.33. So split this up. Gift this to the Disney lover in your life, age 465-835. You get all 5 figures in that wonderful collaboration between Disney and Lenox. Thank you so much, Ellie. We appreciate you.
Good to see you.
Is there anything more nostalgic